Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Silvana and in today's video we will do a beginner-friendly yoga mobility flow. This routine is designed to stretch your entire body, enhance your strength and to increase your flexibility and range of motion. So whenever you are ready, find a quiet place, roll out your mat and let's get started. Let's start today's class seated on the mat. If you have a yoga block or maybe a firm pillow, you can also use it to sit on it so that you are able to keep the spine nice and long. Finding a comfortable cross-legged seat. Rolling the shoulders back, making sure to keep the spine nice and long. And then close your eyes. Take a moment to connect with your breath. Breathing deeply in through the nose and exhale slowly out. Inhale, feel the crown of your head reaching upwards. And exhale, feel the sitting bones grounding you down. Letting go of any distractions. Inhale and exhale. Let go of any tension. Inhale and exhale. Bring the chin towards the chest. Release all the weight from your head. Start to sway the head a little bit from side to side, releasing any tension from your neck. You can keep your eyes closed, but if you tend to get dizzy, you might want to open your eyes. If it feels good on your neck, you might want to rotate your head all the way back and around, creating a nice big circle. First going one direction for a couple of times. And then changing the direction, rotating the head the other way, back and around for a couple of times. Releasing any tension from the neck. Slowly come to a stop again. Let the head drop forward. And then lifting the head back up to center. On your next inhale, reach both arms up over the head, lengthen the spine, and then start to rotate out the wrists a little bit. Keep on breathing deeply in and out through the nose. One more breath here. And release the arms again, letting the arms fall back down by your sides. Interlock the fingers behind your back and then open up the chest. Draw the shoulder blades back, palms together. Let the head drop back, opening up the heart. One more big breath here, leaning back from your upper back. And release. Keep the fingers interlocked and then take the hands over towards your right side. Press your palms together, elbows back, and let your left ear come to the left shoulder so that you stretch the side of your neck. Keeping the shoulders relaxed. Close your eyes. One more breath here. And release. Head to center, let's change sides. Bringing the hands over to the left side of the body. Press the palms together, the elbows are pointing back. And let your right ear come to your right shoulder. Keeping the shoulders relaxed down and feel the stretch in the left side of your neck. One more breath here. And release. Head to center, release your arms. Inhale, lift the shoulders up to your ears and exhale, let them fall back down. Inhale again, shoulders up to ears, exhale, release. One more time, big inhale, shoulders up, Exhale, let them drop down. Reaching the arms up again. Big inhale, interlock the fingers, palms up, and reach the palms up towards the ceiling. Keeping the gaze down, create length through the spine. Inhale. Exhale, tuck the tailbone under, belly in, and push the palms forward. Let the head drop forward, chin to chest, creating a C shape with the spine, and feel the stretch through the shoulders. Inhale, lifting the arms up again, lengthen, and exhale, release the arms by your side. Spinal twist to the left. Take your right hand on your left knee and wrap your left arm around your back so you gaze over the left shoulder. Close your eyes. Imagine the crown of your head lifting you up towards the ceiling. Feel the rotation in your lower back. One more breath here. And release again. Gaze to the front. Let's change sides. Left hand on the right knee, right arm wraps around your back and gaze over the right shoulder. Keeping the spine nice and long. Rotating from the lower back. One more breath. And release again. Coming back to center. If you have been sitting on your yoga block or pillow, you can remove it and stretch the legs out in front of you, giving the legs a little shake. Let's come onto our hands and knees into a tabletop position. Bringing the hands underneath the shoulders, knees are hip width apart. We are going to start with our cat and cow. Inhale, drop the belly, gaze up to the ceiling, drawing the shoulders back. Exhale, hunch, tuck the tailbone under, belly in, chin to chest, cat stretch. Inhale again, rounding through the spine, gaze up. Exhale. Belly button to spine, press through the hands, feel the stretch in your upper back. Keep on going at your own pace. Taking 2 more breaths like this. Getting some movement into your spine. Connecting the movement with your breath. After your next exhale, come back to neutral again into your tabletop position, breathing normally. Extend your right arm out in front of you with the palm facing inward, hand on the mat. Inhale, exhale, let the hips sink a little bit further back, bend the left elbow, left forearm on the mat and release the forehead gently down. Feel the stretch in your right side body. Use the right hand to pull the mat a little bit towards you to deepen the stretch. Head relaxed. Feel the right shoulder coming a little bit further down to the mat. One more breath here. And release again. Lifting the head and the hips, slide the right hand back towards you and then lift the right arm up to the ceiling, gaze up, inhale. Exhale, thread the needle, right arm underneath your left, reach far and bring the right shoulder and the side of the head down. Maybe wrap the left arm around your back to deepen the twist. Close your eyes. Feel the stretch in your outer right shoulder. Making sure the hips are still lifted in line with your knees. Feel the rotation in your lower back. Relax the face. Taking a few deep breaths here. Relax the right shoulder further down. One more breath. And then bring your left hand next to the head. Press through the left hand, untwist and find tabletop again. On to the other side. Left arm is reaching forward, palm faces inward. Inhale. Exhale, let the hips sink back. Pull the left hand a little bit towards you, release the forehead down. Feel the stretch through the left side body. Feel the left shoulder and chest opening up. Relax the face, pressing the left shoulder a bit further down to the mat. Inhale and exhale out. Slowly release, lift the head, slide the left hand back towards you. Inhale, lift the left arm up to the ceiling, twist and gaze up. Exhale, thread the needle, left arm underneath your right, bringing the left shoulder and the side of the head down, and maybe wrap your right arm around your back, hooking the fingers onto your left thigh if you can. Feel the twist in your lower back. Close your eyes, taking a few deep breaths here. Feel the stretch through the shoulder, head relaxed. Inhale and exhale out. Become heavy. One more breath here. And release. Right hand next to the head, press through the hand and twist and find tabletop position. Engage the core, belly button to the spine, and extend the left leg back behind you, tucking the left toes under. Inhale, exhale, press through the hands and press the left heel a little bit further back so you feel the stretch in the back of your left leg. Keep on pressing through the hands, the chest is active. Inhale. Exhale, release, shift the weight forward, lighten up the left toes and take the left foot across the mat to your right side. Push the hips to the left side and then gaze over your right shoulder, back towards that left foot, creating a C shape with your left side body. Inhale. Exhale. Back to center, swing the left leg all the way over to the left side now. Toes point forward. Reach the arms forward. Inhale. Exhale, let the hips sink back again. Relax the head. Try to keep the upper body as square to the mat as possible. Feel the stretch in your left inner thigh. Maybe placing the forehead onto the mat. Inhale and exhale, release, lifting the upper body back to center and bring the left knee back onto the mat. Center yourself here and we take it to the other side. Extend the right leg back behind you, toes are tucked under. Inhale, engage the core and exhale, press the right heel further back. Pressing through the hands, keep the chest active and keep the gaze down to the mat so the neck stays long. Pressing through the hands, one more breath. And then shift the shoulders a bit forward, lighten up the right toes and take the right foot across to the left side. Push your hips over to your right side. Gaze over the left shoulder, pulling the left shoulder a little bit back towards your left hip, opening up the right side body. Inhale, exhale, release to center, swing the right leg over to the right side of your mat, toes are pointing forward. Reach both arms out in front of you, inhale, and exhale, let the hips sink further back, create length in the spine. Head relaxed. Gaze down to the mat. Try to keep the chest as square to the mat as possible. Feel the stretch in your right inner thigh. Let's take one more breath here. And release. Lift the head and hips, hands are underneath the shoulders, and bring the right knee back onto the mat for puppy pose. Keep the hips in line with your knees and then extend both arms out in front of you, releasing either the chin or the forehead down onto your mat. Arching through the back and release the chest further down. Feel the stretch in your shoulders and feel the chest opening up. Taking a couple of deep breaths here. See if you can bring the chest even further down. And one more breath. Lifting the head and the hips and push the hips all the way forward and down for Sphinx pose. Bringing the elbows underneath your shoulders and keep the chest lifted. Pressing the ears away from the shoulders, close your eyes. Squeeze the buttocks, the glutes are active. Feel the work in your lower back. Making sure you don't hunch, keep on pressing the ears away from the shoulders. And then release, bringing the hands next to the chest, forehead on the mat. Inhale, press through the hands, lift the chest up to cobra, let the head drop back. Exhale, slowly release the forehead back down. Inhale, press through the hands, cobra pose. Exhale, slowly releasing the chest and forehead back down. 2 more times like this, moving at your own pace with the breath. Feel the chest opening, finding a nice backward bend. And eventually releasing the chest back down, forehead on the mat, inhale. Exhale, bend both knees, press back and find child pose. Taking the knees as wide as your mat, let the hips sink back to the heels and rest the forehead on your mat. Gently press the palms into the mat, create length in the spine. Breathing deeply in and out. Release any tension from your lower back and feel the hips sinking even further down towards the heels. Slowly release again, lift the head and hips, tuck both toes under and find downward facing dog. Walk it out for a moment, bending one knee at a time, pedaling the heels further down to the mat and keep the head relaxed, gaze between the legs. Eventually, find your full downward dog. Hands are shoulder width apart, feet hip width apart. One more breath here. And then inhale, lift the head and hips and find plank pose, shoulders over the wrists. Exhale, push the hips up and back again, downward dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, lift the hips up and back, downward dog. Let's do this 2 more times. Engaging the core, lifting up from the core. And 1 more time, inhale to plank. Exhale, lifting back up, downward facing dog. Maybe walking the hands or feet a bit closer in, hiking the hips up high. Shift the weight into your right foot and then extend the left leg back up behind you, 3-legged dog. Inhale, bend the left knee. Exhale, pull the knee forward to the chest and step your left foot through in between your hands, finding a low lunge. Right knee on the mat. Inhale, reach the arms up to the ceiling and exhale, let the hips sink further forward and down. Feeling the stretch in your right hip extender. Inhale. And exhale, release your arms, interlock the fingers behind the back, puff up the chest, lean back from the upper back, opening up the collarbones, draw the shoulder blades closer together. 1 more breath here. And release, bringing the hands to the mat, left hand on the inside of the left foot, and walk the left foot towards the left edge of the mat. Let your left knee fall a little bit outwards, so you're coming onto the outer arch of your left foot. And then lift your left arm up and away from the left knee. Gaze underneath the left armpit. Create length in your left side body. And let the hips sink further down to the mat. Inhale. Exhale, release. Both hands on the mat and find your lizard pose. Either stay on your hands, or maybe you can come onto the forearms or one forearm. Relax the head down. Feel the hips opening up. This is a very deep stretch, so be patient here with your body and use the breath to ease into the stretch. With every exhale, letting go of any blockage or tension. Inhale and exhale out. Releasing it again, coming back onto your hands. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee and step your left leg back. Find downward facing dog. Maybe pedal the heels a little bit, release any tension from the legs or hips. Head is relaxed. Let's take it to the other side. Weight comes into the left foot, extend the right leg up behind you. Inhale, bend the right knee. Exhale, pull the knee forward to the chest, step the foot through in between your hands. Low lunge. Inhale as you reach the arms up over the head. And exhale, push the hips a little bit further forward and down. Feel the stretch in your left hip extender. Reach through the fingertips, create length in the side body. One more breath here. And release the arms. Interlock the fingers, puff up the chest, let the head drop back so we lean back from the upper back while still pushing the hips forward. Feel the chest opening up. Inhale and exhale, release. Bringing the hands onto the mat, right hand on the inside of the right foot, and walk your right foot towards the edge of your mat, letting the knee fall a little bit outwards. Feel the hips opening up. Keeping the left hand underneath your left shoulder. And when you're ready, reach your right arm up over the head and reach far away from that right knee. Gaze underneath the right armpit. Let the hips sink down, opening up the right side body. Create a length. Inhale. And exhale, release again and find your lizard's pose. Maybe coming onto one forearm or both forearms, or you might want to keep the hands on the mat with the arms extended. Wherever you are, breathing deeply into that stretch in the hips. With every exhale, try to let go of any blockage. Inhale and exhale out. Keeping the head relaxed. 2 more breaths. And 1 more breath. Release. Coming back onto the hands, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee and step back, downward facing dog. Walk it out if you need to, release any tension, keeping the head relaxed. Press through the hands, long spine. Taking 1 more breath here. And then lift the head, lower the hips, finding plank pose. Maybe walk the hands a bit further out so the shoulders are coming over the wrists. Squeeze the buttocks, core engaged. 2 more breaths here. Press the mat away with your hands. 1 more breath. And then release the knee, stretch back and find child pose. If you have your cushion or your yoga block close by, you can rest your hands on the block. Let the head fall in between your arms so you feel more of a stretch through the shoulders. Let the hips sink all the way back to the heels and breathe deeply into the belly, relaxing the face and all facial muscles. Let's take one more breath here and release. Lift the head, walk the hands back towards you so you come to seated on your heels. Take the hands or fingertips behind your back, press through the hands, open up the chest, let the head drop back. Squeeze the buttocks, maybe lift the hips off of the heels, pushing them up towards the ceiling. Feel the chest opening, getting a bit of a backward bend. And release the hips back down. Let's find a seat on the mat. Extending both legs out in front, scoop forward to the front of your mat. Reach the arms out in front of you, inhale. And exhale, one vertebra at a time, release all the way down onto the mat. And hug the knees into the chest, relax the head. Breathing deeply in and out through the nose, relaxing the body. Now from here, bring the hands onto your knees and start to create a nice circle with your knees. First taking the knees upwards as you inhale, let them fall outwards, and exhale as you pull the knees back to the chest. Getting some mobility into those hip joints. Let's do one more circle this way. And we change the direction. So pull the knees first to the chest, let the knees fall outwards. Bringing the knees up and back to the chest. Inhale as you open up. Exhale as you pull the knees back towards the chest. Let's do one more circle like this. And then coming to a stop again. Bringing the feet back down onto the mat. And then extend the right leg up towards the ceiling, interlocking the fingers either behind the hamstring or the calf muscle, and flex the right foot. If your hamstring is tight, keep the knee a little bit bent. Inhale, driving the heel up high. Exhale, gently pull the right leg a bit closer towards the chest. Relaxing the shoulder blades down, stretching out that leg. Inhale, create a bit more space. Exhale, bring the leg a little closer. Let's take one more breath here. And release. Bend the knee, bring your right ankle onto the left knee and let your right knee fall outwards. Figure 4 stretch. Lift the left foot, thread the right arm between the legs, and then either interlock the fingers on your left shin bone or bringing the hands behind the left knee. Gently pull the knee a little bit closer to the chest. Feel the stretch in your outer right hip. Inhale and exhale out. Let go of any tension. Close your eyes, relax the face. Try to relax the shoulder blades down. Inhale and exhale, coming to a stop again. Release the legs, both feet on the mat, knees point up to the ceiling. Let's change sides. Lift the left foot and then extend the left leg up towards the ceiling, interlocking the fingers either behind the hamstring or the calf muscle. Inhale, driving the heel up high, flex the foot. Exhale, gently pull the leg a bit closer to the chest. Feel the stretch in the hamstring, calf muscle. Relax the shoulder blades down. Use the breath to keep the stretch active. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, stretch. Let's take one more breath. Maybe taking the leg a bit closer to the chest. And then release. Bend the knee, left ankle comes onto your right knee. Let the left knee fall outwards. Figure 4 stretch. Lift the right foot. Thread the left arm between the legs. Interlock the fingers on your shin bone or behind the knee. And pull the right knee towards the chest. Close your eyes. Inhale. Exhale, let go of any blockage. Relaxing the face, relaxing the shoulders down. Feel the stretch in your outer left hip. Let's take one more breath here. And then release, bringing both feet back down onto the mat. And then extend both legs out. Stretching out the legs. And then bend both knees and lift the legs up into a tabletop position. Taking the arms shoulder width away, palms face upwards. Inhale. Exhale, let both legs fall to the left side. Stack the hips on top of each other. And let your head fall over to the right side. Gaze towards your right hand. Maybe bringing the left hand onto the legs to add a little bit of extra weight. Spinal twist. Close your eyes and let yourself become heavy. Feel the rotation in the lower back. Relaxing the shoulder blades down. And just keep the mind inward. Observe yourself within the twist, becoming aware of any sensations within your body. Inhale and exhale out. Slowly release again. Gaze up to the ceiling, both arms shoulder width away. Inhale, lift the legs back up, tabletop. Exhale, let the knees fall over to the right side, stacking the hips on top of each other and gaze over the left shoulder. Take the right hand onto the legs for some extra grounding. Close your eyes and just breathe into this nice spinal twist. Let the body melt down. One more breath here. One more breath here. And release. Gaze up, both arms shoulder width away. Lift the legs back up to tabletop. Inhale. Exhale, take the hands behind the knees and then rock and roll yourself up to seated. Let's take the legs behind us from here, so we come back into a tabletop position, hands and knees on the mat. Tuck both toes under, shift the weight back onto your feet and bring your fingertips in front of your toes. Slowly extend the legs and fold over the legs. Keep the knees a bit bent and find ragdoll pose. Get hold of your opposite elbows, head relaxed, and just sway the upper body a little bit from side to side, keeping it all loose. One more breath here. And release. Push the knees forward, one vertebra at a time. Roll yourself up to standing. Rolling the shoulders back, spine long. Take the feet hip-width apart and arms loosely by your side. On your next inhale, lift the right arm up towards the ceiling. Exhale, push the hips to the right side and bend over to the left. Gaze up, chin away from the chest. Side body stretch. Inhale, coming back up, and exhale, release the arm. Inhale, left arm lifts now, and then exhale, push the hips to the left and bend over to the right side. Breathe into your left side body. On your next inhale, coming back up again. Exhale, release the left arm. Inhale, circle both arms, big inhale, gaze up to the ceiling. Exhale, swan dive all the way forward, relax the head. Inhale, circle the arms, come all the way back up, bringing the palms together. And exhale, hands in front of your heart. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice today. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel for more videos of yoga and Pilates. See you next time. Namaste.